Hello, my name is Blake Ziemba, and I'm currently a marketing student, and today I'm going to be discussing air drones. In this podcast, I'll be discussing the following: what is an air drone, how are drones made, and finally, the uses of drones. First, what exactly is an air drone? A lot of people may think of a drone as a flying robot. Drones definitely do operate like robots, but there are technical names for different types of drones. I'll be focusing on UAV drones, which are unmanned aerial vehicles. A UAV drone operates by a person from a remote control or from an actual base station. A drone can also be pre-programmed prior to flight to do a certain set of tasks on a certain flight path. Let's get into the components of a simple drone and how the components operate. First, you have your frame. Frame sizes range from 4 inches and can be several meters in diameter long. They are often made out of plastic or carbon fiber materials. The frames can also support different amounts of motors and propellers. Drones with 4 propellers are called a quadrotor. A drone with 6 propellers is called a hexarotor, and a drone with 8 propellers are an octorotor. The second component of a drone are the motors. Drones have motors called brushless motors. These motors are very efficient and can operate up to 20,000 revolutions per minute. To get an idea how fast this is, a full-size Cessna motor spins a propeller at only 2,400 revolutions per minute. The third component is called an electronic device called the speed controller. This device gives a proper power from the battery to the motor. Another component is a battery. Batteries in drones use lithium polymer batteries because the batteries are very efficient and lightweight. The last and most important component of the drone is called the flight board controller. It is also called the brain, and it is what makes a drone fly. Flight board controllers act as computers, incorporating special sensors for measuring movement, rotation, and gravity. Now, what are drones exactly used for? Drones can have many different uses. First use is meteorology purposes. The NOAA has undergone a $30 million experiment to use a UAV drone to discover storms as they evolve. The drone that the NOAA and NASA has created can stay flying for 30 hours and fly over 11,000 miles. The benefit of this drone is being able to stay in stormy areas where other planes cannot be in. This provides valuable surveillance of storms that are used for NOAA research. Another use of drones is used to protect wildlife. In Colorado, the United States Geological Survey has mounted a thermal imaging camera on a drone to count sandhill cranes. Serwich, a primate biologist, launched several drones in northern Sumatra last month with his non-profit group Conservation Drones, an attempt to map the nesting spots that orangutans make at night. With the images from drone technology, they can protect nesting spots in national parks. Another use, drones can be even used for search and rescue. Law enforcement officials rescued a person by a drone from a rollover accident that happened in a remote area. Officials had used a drone with heat-sensing equipment to find civilian before his fatality in the sub-freezing temperatures. And finally, drones are being used in the military, and it's grown exponentially. As of 2012, 31% of all U.S. aircrafts were drones. With the increase of drones, spending on drones has also increased from $284 million to $3.3 billion in 2012. These drones are used for unmanned military strikes as well as spying on its enemies. The benefits of drones in the military that They are unmanned and are safer for its operators. Here is my works cited page. Now that you know more about drones and their uses, please stay tuned, as I will soon post my other podcast of drones and how it's impacting businesses around the world.